guys, so today's video is just going to be a big chatty update video. I guess just once in a while I feel like I should do these and just talk to you guys instead of worrying about posting a specific video. Just to update you on all the things that are happening with me. The first big thing, you're going to see the main things in the title here, but the first thing I was going to talk about is I am taking another trip to Japan in April, and I'm actually going with my mom this time. Bo has all of his actuarial tests he's taking, so he's going to stay and study, and hopefully he's going to pass his next exam after that. So me and my mom are just going to go. My mom's never been out of the country, so we are going to shop, and I'm going to show my mom all the fun places to visit. So I'm really excited about that for sure. I'm going to have to plan out all the Rilakkuma, like the things coming out, and if there's any cafes. So I'm going to be definitely working on that. And also, since I got more into shopping for clothes this last time I went to Japan, hopefully there'll be some cute new outfits I can shop for at my new favorite stores next time I go in April. So I'm going to be there about 2 weeks in Tokyo. So I'll keep you posted on that. Still not quite sure what I'm doing with my shop. I have some things I have like some Christmas Rilakkuma stuff, some Halloween Rilakkuma stuff, stationery accessories still up on my Instagram shop. I think I'm just going to stick with the Instagram platform just because it's so quick and easy for me to just post stuff rather than worrying how to create a big website. I was really looking into having my own website and do this thing, but you know what? It's just so much easier. I really like how Instagram works for my shop right now. So that's still going to be up there. Hopefully there'll be some new things in May when I'm back. And I'm just kind of looking into some new things for expanding it and working on that. So kind of secret project. Hopefully I can, continue to make it bigger and have lots of new exciting things. But that is I found out to be I don't even know how to explain it, just a never-ending hole of problems that I have to figure out. So working on that the next couple weeks, and yeah, fingers crossed. One thing I also wanted to update you guys on is I've been using that Amazon storefront link thing, and I have liked it. I think I'm going to stick with it. So normally, in every description of videos, I put links to things I mention or links to my favorite places to shop. A lot of times, it just kind of to help you guys find things like CD Japan is where I buy a lot of magazines and books and stuff. Sometimes it's hard to search their website or the Japanese name versus the English name. So I'm going to stick with using those, but I'm also going to use this Amazon. It's kind of like a favorites page or a list if you've ever made an Amazon list. I'm going to stick with that. It's been super easy. Whenever I'm on Amazon shopping for stuff for myself or for other people and I see cute Rilakkuma stuff, Sumiko, or Japanese beauty stuff, I'll just post it on that little page. So if I find out about a new seller on Amazon I like, or a new Rilakkuma thing that popped up on there, I'll have those linked there. Just for the convenience sake, I'm going to keep using that. So I will continue to use this Amazon storefront thing, and I'll make it clear in the description because I know you guys don't watch every single video and it's hard to keep up with people. So that was one thing I wanted to update you guys on. I also wanted to update you guys what's been going on with the Japan vlogs because it is kind of ridiculous. We got back here in November and I haven't finished posting those. But I'm just going to keep posting them at my own pace I think I said this in another video, with the Christmas videos, and then I got sick on Thanksgiving. I kind of backlogged all that stuff, so I'm working on the next couple weeks getting those out. I definitely need those done by April. It should be done by April. If I'm not done by April, then that's bad. But I think you're really going to enjoy them, and I I really like putting the little chatty sections at the end of the video. I don't know, is it boring for you guys when I talk about like video things I'm thinking about? Because like for me, that's just what I'm thinking about, like how I'm organizing a video or how I'm posting things. But for you guys, it's just kind of like you click and you watch it and you don't really have to think about like how I'm planning. So I don't know if that's boring. I don't know. Yes, so anyway, Japan vlogs will be getting up. The one thing I wanted to tell you guys, a crazy story of Christmas. So you guys knew I went back to Ohio for Christmas, and I went there Christmas Day until like the very well, not the very beginning, like January 8th or so. So that's why my posting has been kind of like not so great. And I haven't filmed anything new. This is like the first time I've filmed in probably like a month or something, I feel like. I got super sick on Christmas. So I started feeling sick when I got to the airport. I felt like so bloated. And like normally, okay, maybe after I fly I feel really bloated, or I feel maybe nauseous. Not usually nauseous, but I felt nauseous and bloated and just gross. And it was so strange, and I was so down feeling from it because it just affected me. And like literally my clothes were like, it felt so tight on me. So I couldn't wait to get off the plane and get in some pajama pants. And it just kind of felt like that, but I was just wearing really comfy clothes. And we had a nice Christmas night. We kind of got in a little bit late, and then we opened presents, which I'm gonna have a Christmas haul video. I know it's late in January, but it's just gonna be a cute haul video. So look forward to that. It's fun stuff, no matter if it's 2 weeks later. I think that's my way of thinking. So anyway, we had a nice time, and then I went shopping the day after Christmas, and I thought, ooh, okay, if you guys are like weird about like, okay, you don't want to talk about like stomach upset things, like you don't have to watch this part. I think I've kind of updated you guys on all this stuff. So if like that just like doesn't sound that interesting, you can click off. But I just felt like my stomach felt so weird. So I'm like, oh, well maybe like after flying my stomach's all messed up. So I took some medicine for that. But then just randomly, I woke up the next morning and I had to teach this morning. I got super sick, like totally upset stomach, like nauseous, getting sick. The whole thing just suddenly hit me. And I was freaking out because I woke up at like 6 and I was like, ooh, my stomach. And then I'm like, oh, I'm so nauseous. And I had to teach at 7 until 9, which is only 2 hours, it's not that long. But when you are sick, I was totally freaking out, because for my teaching thing, it's really hard for me to call off. It kind of like looks bad on your stuff, so I couldn't call off, especially that last minute. It would be really bad. I always feel like this thing is crooked, but I don't really know. So couldn't call off. I woke up Bo. I'm like, Bo, help me set up my computer. I'm really sick. He ran out. He set up my computer for me. Like, I have to get all my teaching stuff up. And because my parents had like an office room, he just like slept in the office while I was teaching there, just in case I needed something. And thank goodness I was able to get through it. I had a bag next to me. I thought, oh my gosh, if I really get sick, I'm gonna turn off the webcam, turn it all off, say, wait a second, I got my bag here, or I'm gonna run to the toilet, or I'm going to try to teach. And thank goodness I could teach normally. I had really like some of my sweetest students, and I don't think they noticed anything. I might have sounded a little bit delirious for the first class, because I was just like, hello, like, how are you? I'm great. It was just kind of surreal to be feeling so awful. But when you like really have to do something, I was like so focused on I have to get through these 2 hours, and I made it. So that was like the most, well, that wasn't the worst part of my sickness, but it kind of all started there, just like completely out of surprise. And I thought, what the heck? Is it because I took like some milk of magnesia? I thought, oh, like the plane messed me up in my stomach, but that's weird, right? So I thought, okay, well, I got sick. Hopefully this is all over. If I ate something bad, it's out of me. Maybe I had some beef, because if you guys don't know, I used to be vegetarian, and if I have beef, my stomach gets really upset, and maybe I feel a little bit nauseous, but I don't eat beef. So I thought, well, maybe I had something with a little bit of beef on it and it really got to me. Nope. So that afternoon I felt really sick. I was just in bed, felt just absolutely horrible. My stomach was still just going. I felt so nauseous. So I told my mom, like, I have to go to the doctor here. So I went to like stat care doctor thing that you could just walk into. So I went there, and the doctor kind of blew me off. He's like, oh, you know, you have a stomach virus. It's going around. It's really bad this year. I was like, are you sure, like, it couldn't be food poisoning or something? He's like, oh no, that's totally different. There's not food poisoning. And I was like, well, geez, I don't know. I think the symptoms are pretty similar. I was just thinking to myself, so he, you know, for stomach virus or food poisoning, there's not really much you can do. Just let it pass. Let it go normally. So he gave me some anti-nausea medication and sent me home. So it just got progressively worse in the next 6 hours. I think I got super dehydrated because I couldn't drink any water. If I drank water, I felt super nauseous, even with the medicine. So I took the medicine, didn't do anything. I felt crazy nauseous. So we called the doctor. I took another nausea pill, ended up getting that one out. That one did not stay down me, and it just got worse and worse. I think I had not been eating anything that day. I wanted to enjoy all Christmas foods, but there was no way. So fast forward to like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, I feel horrible. Like I was like moving around, rolling around in the bed, like almost like twitching or something. Like I was so nervous and anxious, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I was like, I really need to drink water. But I kept getting sick, and just the downstairs stuff, and my stomach was upset. It was just a mess. So I said, I've never experienced this before. I have never felt this sick. Let's go to the ER. And I've never been to the ER. I know that sounds really over the top, but that's just like, if I've had pain before, I've had back pain before, like I tend to not complain about pain or getting sick. You know, I just write it out. I really didn't feel like going anywhere, but I was like, this is kind of scaring me. I don't know what's wrong with me. So we went to the ER. We were there for a really long time, and they gave me anti-nausea stuff. They gave me fluids like IV, and I still felt horrible. And finally, they gave me a Benadryl to help with something. I don't even remember. But the Benadryl made me super sleepy, and that kind of calmed me down because I was like freaking out. I was like talking a lot. Like I'm really a quiet person, but I was like talking to people, and both like, what is going on? My dad was there. It was like 3 in the morning. So I had like 2 bags of fluids. They gave me all these anti-nausea stuff intravenously, and then they finally gave me some Tylenol. And the Tylenol really helped with like the pain and the freaking out, and the Benadryl helped calm me down too. So that just kind of like zoned me out, and then they gave me some medicine to take home with me. And they said it's some kind of stomach virus. It could be food poisoning. It just depends on how you got the virus in you. The virus could have been sitting on food, or you could have, you know, come into contact with someone with a virus. So who knows? But it happened. And the other doctor told me, oh yeah, 24 hours, you'll be feeling great, you'll be eating normally. This doctor, he said, it's going to be 5 to 7 days before you're going to eat normally. You're going to have to eat liquids. It's going to be hard to keep things down. And doctor number 2 was right. It took me a good 6 days, 7 days to start being normal again. So maybe that's just a long, boring story, but I never go to the ER, and I haven't gotten the bill yet. But it was just really crazy, and at least after getting all those medications and the fluids, it really helped me feel better. I don't know, I guess if I wouldn't have went, I would have just been like rolling around the whole night, just so uncomfortable, so nauseous. I probably would have gotten sick nonstop for the next couple days. But they gave me some medicine to like help with my stomach not cramping up and the anti-nausea stuff. So it just slowly got better. So it just was a really strange thing, and like I know there's a lot of worse things to go to the ER for, but boy, that was really scary, and I've never had anything like that. Like stomach flu's normally, yeah, a couple days, goes away. This was just like lay in bed, like I can't even play Animal Crossing. It was very, very sad. So I lost about a week of time of truly just sleeping. The only way to escape the pain was I just slept, and I just didn't do anything, didn't look at my phone. This has been a super duper long video. Okay, I think that's everything. You've heard enough of me blabbering on. Let me know anything you want me to shop for in Japan, anything I should do going on in April, let me know. And let me know if you got all the way to the end of this video, if you think I'm not boring. Alright, bye-bye!